the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi Pisces, and welcome back to Pure Guidance. Let's go ahead and take a look at your reading for September 2020. We'll come back to the bottom two decks towards the end of the reading, so stay tuned. One deck, so this one is the card from the universe, and the other one will be Affirmations. So let's get started. I've already meditated on your energy as well as pre-shuffled all the decks we're using today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. How this works is I simply let the cards fall into place and then we talk about the different messages that are coming across. So your first card out here, we have the Strength card. Interesting. Two separate messages coming across with this card. Let's pull a few more before we continue with the reading, okay? Queen of Swords. The World. Okay. Interesting. So July, August may have been a month where something may have been communicated perhaps from your end, Pisces, and it may have required quite a bit of pulling together for yourself in order to kind of face it. Like you may have had some difficult times where it was just hard to navigate through. And it looks like you were very clear-minded as to what you wish out of this and what you want out of the situation. But the doors hadn't opened up. Going into August, it looks like with the World card, it felt like there was an opening. Okay, yeah, it just feels like there was an opening in August, but this season, so this is the Virgo season, it's already started if you're viewing the reading right now. And having said that, I feel like the Virgo season will bring in a lot more opportunities for you, Pisces. It's just pulling in a lot of goodness, and there's just more. You can expect a whole lot more from the Virgo season. So just this goes into September, but I feel like you might start feeling it as early as the end of August. Okay, the World card in itself is very, it indicates amazing results. So if you were expecting to hear back from someone, perhaps in regards to a decision, because the Queen of Swords does represent an act of decision making in a way. However, it feels like you were very clear as to what you wanted, but maybe you were waiting on something. So I feel like over here, it's like a projection of your energy out into the universe, asking for something. And then here we have it incoming. So this is the time to be receiving, Pisces. The World card. All right. It is the card of success. It is the card of endings as well as beginnings. You may feel as though you will be a lot more wiser moving forward, specifically because it is being paired up with the Hermit card right here, as well as stronger as an end result of what you may have dealt with before the Virgo season. Okay, so this is more towards Leo. So the Strength card actually does represent the zodiac sign of Leo itself. So it may have started in the Leo season, which is why I was indicating July, August. On the other hand, you may also be dealing with a Leo. But you have to, if you're dealing with a Leo or another fire sign such as Aries, could be Sagittarius, you need to hold your place in order to get the results that you're wanting. If you are dealing with a Virgo, the Hermit represents the zodiac sign of Virgo, or another earth sign such as Capricorn or Taurus. In that case, it's about, there's things that are incoming at this point right now for you. So let's continue with the reading before I go into how that may look like if you're dealing with an earth sign. The big highlight during the Virgo season for you, Pisces, will be the fact that we have a beautiful full moon in your sign. And that's going to happen around September 1st to 2nd, depending on where you are, of course, in the world. But the fact that the full moon will be in your sign also just indicates that not just you yourself, but people around you are going to be feeling this energy of heightened emotions. Okay? And there we are, 8 of Cups. So it may be a little bit of, there may be a little bit of turbulence you may encounter, but it's really just about summing up of emotions. Okay, so see it under a positive light. The lows of our life allow us to see, feel, heal, and appreciate the highs, right? And so when the roller coaster happens, it's okay. So that's around the time where you can expect that. It's not the time to be making decisions. So if there's any decision making you need to do, try to do it prior to September, or after the first week of September. Okay. We also have another 8, an 8 of Pentacles. So it looks like you are stepping into change. There's certainly change on the horizon. And it brings in more opportunities, like I said earlier. So if you are dealing with an earth sign, then it looks like they are bringing in some sort of news. And if that's the case, know that it will more than likely change your world. Okay, this is something, so you're definitely, your world is about to change, Pisces, during the month of September. As well as this Virgo season. It looks like it's awakening almost some sort of past memories, past emotions. This could be something you've been eagerly waiting for, Pisces. It can also be something that just brings a lot in you. Okay, it brings just a lot out. The Hanged Man is indicating that you may have certainly waited for this for quite some time now, so your patience may be paying off. So the wait is over, I feel. The wait is over. The Magician right in the center of your reading. So overall, Pisces, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 major Arcana cards, which indicates that definitely September is a very significant month for you, bringing in a whole lot of changes. You are going to have to deal with balancing out your emotions. And there is going to be a play on, you know, your things that mean a lot to you, to your heart. And it has something to do with your past. Could be childhood memories, could be after that, just could be past of a relationship, which now is, you know, being revisited, because it is a month of healing as well as harvesting of relationships. Okay, so they're going to go one way or the other, but there's definitely a lot of work happening in that area of your life, as well as it looks like your career path is going to open up to more things. So the Magician, as I was referring to earlier, is indicating that there is increased confidence. So self-confidence is going to be heightened. You'll be dealing with things like career and your finances and all those things with a lot more logic during this month instead of your emotional approach, the usual emotional approach of a Pisces. So instead of that, it's just going to be more grounded because of that Virgo energy that's all around you. But at the same time, know that there are resources all around you. So that's what the Magician is saying. You will have all sorts of resources around you, which are very promising. Okay, whatever you need, you can have. If you want to work on your skill, you can work on your skill going back to school, perhaps. Whatever it may be for you, there's increased power. There's more so of action, intended action during the month of September in order to bring around more positive results. I feel like we need to clarify this a little bit more, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. So like I said, I was saying that there's some sort of an ending. So there's a definite ending of something, Pisces. Perhaps it's the ending of a very difficult period. But for things to make their way, for something to now open up for you to step into a different world, like something you've been eagerly awaiting for, you're going to have to take the Fool card. And this is, you know, accepting things for what they are. Going the unexpected route and understanding that, yes, this is a beginning, and it could be perhaps the beginning of creative desire. This is the attitude of anything can happen. So it's literally unlimited faith in yourself, in the universe, in God, whatever your belief system is. But it's really just about having that unlimited faith that faith is what will give you the power to reach for just about anything, and know that the difficult aspect of, you know, this point in your life is over. It's time to welcome the new. It's time to welcome something you've been waiting for, and understand that there is unlimited potential in each and every day, in each and every moment. And there's an adventure in each day. And all it takes is this attitude of curiosity, anticipation, taking chances, taking a risk, allowing a beginning to happen. And know that you are being protected by your guardian angel. Again, this really just depends on your belief system, right? Having someone who's out there looking out for you. So in the upright position, which is what the Fool card has appeared as, it's really just about enjoying the company of other people, and events take a different turn. But definitely there's, like I said, there's like an opening. The Devil and the Nine of Pentacles. So like I said, there is a focus on career and education aspect as well. And it looks like you're finally able to enjoy the rewards of things that you may have stepped your foot into. So all your hard work is about to pay off in a way that is unexpected, I feel. And it's just you couldn't see it before, but now the more you allow yourself to open up and just be open to what the world has to offer, the more will come into your life. So really, yes, the wait is over. There's also a change in terms of career as well. Okay, one more clarification piece I feel like is important right now in regards to the Six of Cups and the Hanged Man. So whatever your past experience has been with a certain relationship or relationships, know that the table is turning. If you were on the giving end, you will now be on the receiving end. If you were on the receiving end, then you will now be on the giving end of things. Okay? I feel like it needs one more card. I like that the tables are turning for you, Pisces. King of Cups and Judgment. Wow. So by the end of Virgo season, Pisces, you're going to have to make a call. Okay? Judgment is an encouraging card, but it's also the universe saying that this is your time and you need to make a decision. Whether it's in regards to your career, your wealth situation, your finances, taking a different approach to that, whatever it may be, or if it's in regards to relationships. This reading is definitely focusing on both. So both are important right now. Both will require your attention. And it looks like the universe will be asking you to make a decision from a very emotionally balanced place. So the full moon will serve you well because it will kind of balance everything out. Yes, it'll heighten the negative and the positive. It might create, like, you know, when you put your clothes in the washer, you know, it creates that environment. But when you come out of it, everything will be more organized. It'll be more clean, especially once things dry out. So as towards the end of Virgo season, once you've done cleaning house, you will be in a place as to be able to make that important decision that will be required from your end. Okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom of the deck. We have here the Ace of Pentacles for you, Pisces. Followed by the Two of Swords. Okay. I think there's a part manifestation happening in the background, and you may not be able to see it. It's like you're blinded to the manifestation that's at work, in works, you can say. And it may come through as an idea that will help kind of solve all your problems of the past that you may have been dealing with. It may come across as a proposal of some sort. The Emperor definitely indicating that someone is going to be very eager and very ready for something. And the Knight of Swords indicating that it will come from the bottom of their heart. Or the idea, whatever it may be, is going to be just extremely sincere in nature. People are going to be very honest, or whoever you're dealing with may be very just honest with things. But they're going to be very eager as well to put this out there. And it will certainly help resolve a lot of issues that may have been outstanding up until this point. And this can, again, have to do with your career, or it can have to do with your relationships, or both. But there is a manifestation at play. Will it happen during Virgo season? or will it happen after? That depends on your individual energy. This is a general reading, right? So you may be on a different place in that, in the scope of things. For some people, it can happen as early as August, end of August. For others, it's going to happen a little bit later, but it really just depends on your individual energy. How can you find out more? Get a personal reading. Then I can tap into your energy, give you a personalized report of where things are at, how things are going to be. And specifically, if you have someone in mind that you really resonate with and you've been waiting on them, the best way to do that is to get a personalized reading. Okay, so I feel like this is just the beginning for you, Pisces, and there's a whole lot more coming in when we go into October reading as well, November, December, and I feel like 2020 is going to end off with a blast for you. Like, things will significantly change in your life overall, because this is the time period for all those things to happen. And again, I encourage you to get a personal reading if you want more information, just because there's so much happening and I can already see it, but because it's a general reading, it's there are some limitations to a general reading, right? Okay, so we have here a magic prayer, 32. I think this card connects to the Fool card really, really well as the Magician card. And it's about accepting where things are, and then going from there and allowing them to be all that they can be for you. So the magic prayer, let's go ahead and read out the description. What I really notice in this card is, again, that beautiful array of colors. They're a lighter tone of the rainbow colors. I did go with a colorful theme for the Virgo season. I just really felt drawn to it. And Virgo themselves, they got a flying card towards the end, which was filled with rainbow-like colors, very strong, very vibrant. For you, it's a bit more subtle, which is great. I mean, there is a full moon coming up in your sign, but I think you'll deal with it and handle it really, really well, and it's going to work wonders for you. But it will take a little bit more of a subtle approach for you, whereas the Virgo reading was more, it was more action-oriented. For you, you're more on the receiving end, I feel, and your energy is going to be a bit more subtle, whereas everything that's going to be happening in your life is going to be a lot more, like there's incoming traffic, you can say. There's things that are happening for you. So you don't have to be on the driver's seat. It's more about being subtle with your approach to the manifestation, if that makes sense. It's not as action oriented. Now is the time to receive, and instead of being in a place where you're the one, doing something, making the phone call, sending the email. You don't have to do all that. You just have to see what happens next. So let's read out the magic prayer card. It will just make a lot more sense when I do that. Speak your prayers, listen for the answers, and act in faith. When you see the magic prayer card, it is a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always waiting to help you and to heal you when you're in need. That said, the best prayer is, Thy will be done through me, Thy will, and not mine be done. Conscious contact with your higher power is achieved through the ritual of prayer and meditation. Speak and listen to the divine force within the field of creation. Surrender your wishes and desires to Spirit. You may not get what you want, but you will surely get what you need. Your destiny awaits you. As long as you keep in conscious contact with your higher power, be assured that you are on the right path. Pisces, this entire passage brought up a lot of things that I've mentioned so far in your reading, such as you being resourceful, right? Your prayers are being answered. What you've been eagerly waiting for, time is over for the wait, and things are now happening, right? It's time to heal. It's time to receive. It's time to get in touch with your higher power. So all those things were just kind of confirmed by this card. I love it. Let's add to this affirmations, and then we will end off your reading for the month of September and the Virgo season. So this particular deck, each of the cards come with affirmations, and you can use them as you like. Okay. Wow, faith. We brought that up with the Fool card. The Magic Prayer card brought that up, and now we have the Faith card. You gotta believe, and you shall receive, right? Faith. Believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. ask for guidance and it will come. So if you've been in a place, Pisces, where things just weren't making sense and you didn't know what you could or couldn't do, this card is reminding you of a way forward, right? So, affirmations. Today I will take a leap of faith and spread my wings. I will shine the light from within and know my strength, for I am not alone. A greater power than me is by my side. I will ask and receive. The still, small voice that I've been waiting to hear will come and guide me. So if you're looking for guidance, which is also reflected by the Hermit card and the World card, know that it is incoming, especially if when you undergo that emotional turbulence, which you might see around the full moon. Ask for guidance and you shall receive, and know that all your prayers will be answered, whatever the prayer may be. So thank you so much for tuning in, Pisces. I will see you in the next video, or perhaps in your personal reading. Thank you so much and take care. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance.